Hello everyone, Namaskar. Welcome to Maths Guidance. We are in chapter number 8, quadrilaters, and this is going to be the fifth lecture of quadrilateral. And in this lecture, we are going to cover the midpoint theorem and one more theorem associated with this, that is intercept theorem. So probably this would be the last lecture of this chapter, and one more lecture we will dedicate for the question answer session. So let's start the video and let's complete this chapter. And I hope you are enjoying my videos. Thank you for joining me. Thank you very much. Okay guys, let's understand the midpoint theorem. It is related with the triangle. Okay, with this midpoint of sides of a triangle. So let's first do one activity. Let us suppose this is triangle, one triangle ABC. Let us suppose this is triangle A, B and C. Now we will mark the point of the midpoint of this side AB. Let us suppose this is E. Alright, and we will mark one more point here, F. Okay, so E and F are the midpoints of sides AB and AC, two sides of the triangle. Now we will join it. EF we will join it. Now what do we observe? The activity is like this. Activity, let us measure the side EF. Okay, measure the sides EF and BC. Measure the sides EF and BC. So what we observe? We observe that is EF equal to half of BC. EF is equal to half of BC. Also, when you measure this angle AEF and angle ABC, angle AEF and angle ABC, you will find that these two angles are equal. Okay, this side EF equal to half of BC and this angle AEF equal to angle ABC. So what does this mean? This means EF is parallel to BC. Okay, because these are interior angles. Okay, these two sides are parallel, then only these two angles are equal. So that means EF equal to half of BC and EF parallel to BC. Means when you mark the midpoints of two sides of a triangle, then this length EF is equal to half of BC, and that joining the midpoints, this line will be parallel to the third line BC. So basically this is the theorem. So what is the theorem? Midpoint theorem. The theorem is, and if you do this activity in more triangles, you will get the same result. So this is the theorem. The theorem is the line segments joining the midpoints, joining the midpoints of two sides of a triangle is parallel to the third side. So the theorem is, this is called the midpoint theorem. The line segments joining the midpoints of two sides of a triangle is parallel to the third side. Okay. Now let's see its proof. The proof of this theorem. So this is triangle ABC, ABC. These are the midpoints E and F. Okay, what we will do, we will draw a line parallel to this BA. Okay, and we will extend this one. Let us suppose this is CD. So E and F are midpoints of AB and AC, and CD is parallel to BA. We have done the construction. The construction is CD is parallel to BA. CD is parallel to BA. Now what we will do, we will show these two triangles as congruent. So in triangle AFE and triangle CFD. Okay, in triangle AFE and triangle CFD, we have this so this angle equal to this angle AFE equal to angle AFE is equal to angle AFE equal to angle CFD. These are vertically opposite angles. Also this AF equal to CF. AF is equal to CF. And since this CD is parallel to AE or AB, AE are same, so this angle will be equal to this angle. These two are parallel and this is transversal, so this is equal to this. Okay, so angle DCF is equal to angle EAF. All right, since CD is parallel to AE or AB, so by ASA, okay, by ASA rule, angle side angle, this side is included. Okay, ASA rule, triangle AFE is congruent to triangle CFD. That means what? That means by CPCT we can say AF equal to CF. By CPCT we can say EF equal to DF. And AE equal to DC or CD. Or we can write AE equal to BE also. So BE equal to CD. Now you see EF equal to DF. Okay, EF equal to DF. This DC is equal to AE, and this is also parallel also. This side is parallel also. This side equal and parallel also, and this side equal and parallel also. This side equal. So we can say that EF is we can say that this BCD is a parallelogram. Therefore BCDE is a parallelogram. Opposite sides are equal and parallel. Now if this is a parallelogram, then EF is parallel to BC. Okay, EF is parallel to BC. And also EF equal to half of ED. Because EF equal to DE. EF equal to DF, so EF equal to half of ED, and that is equal to half of BC. Why? Because this side will also be equal to this side. This is a parallelogram. So these two things have been proved. So this is midpoint theorem. The line segments joining the midpoints of two sides of a triangle is parallel to the third side. First of all, we will do one construction. This CD is parallel to AB or BA. Now in these two triangles, we will prove that these two triangles are congruent. This angle equal to this angle, this angle equal to this angle, and this side AF equal to CF, it is given. So by ASA rule, these two triangles are congruent. Now by CPCT, AE equal to DC, okay, and EF equal to DF. So when this comes, then CD is equal to AE, that is equal to B. So these two sides are equal and parallel also. Now this has become a parallelogram. So it is a rule of a parallelogram, properties of a parallelogram, that the other side will also be equal and parallel. So EF is parallel to BC, and EF equal to, since half ED, that is equal to half of BC. Okay, so let's move on. Now let us see the converse of this theorem, converse of midpoint theorem. So the line drawn through the midpoint of one side of a triangle parallel to another side bisects the third side. Okay, so let us draw it. It will be like this. Same figure we will draw. This is A, B, C. This is the midpoint E, and we will draw one line parallel to this AB. Let us join this. We have to prove that AF equal to FC. Okay, we have to prove bisects the third side, means AF equal to FC. AF equal to FC. So it's very easy. We will show these two triangles congruent. So in triangle AFE and CFD, AFE and CFD, same thing we will do. This equal to this, angle AFE is equal to angle CFD. Okay, also this equal to this, and since these are parallel lines, so this equal to this, angle EAF equal to angle EAF is equal to angle DCF, okay. Also since BCDE is a parallelogram, how DC is parallel to AB and this is parallel to this, EF parallel to BC, it is given. So this is a parallelogram, and so DC equal to B, and that will be equal to AE. Okay, so basically this side is also equal. So the third we will keep here, AE is equal to CD. So by AAS, angle side, this angle and this side. So by AAS rule, we can say triangle AFE is congruent to triangle CFD. And when these two triangles are congruent, so by CPCT, we can say that EF equal to DF, and AF equal to FC. So this is what we require, AF equal to FC. AF equal to FC means the line drawn through the midpoint of one side of a triangle parallel to another side bisects the third side, means this line is bisecting this third side. That means line ED bisects the third side, then that is what we have to prove, the third side AC. So this is the converse of midpoint theorem. Okay, now let's move on. Now let's understand the intercept theorem through one example. So the question is like this: L, M and N are three parallel lines intersected by transversal P and Q, such that L, M and N cut off equal intercepts AB and BC on P, so that L, M and N cut off equal intercepts DE and EF on Q also. First let us draw the figure. Okay, let us suppose this is line L, let us suppose this is line M, and this is line N. Okay, L, M and N. This is transversal P, this is A, B and C, alright, and one more transversal is Q. This is D, this is E and this is F. Okay, so this is a question that AB equal to BC, it is given. we have to prove that DE equal to EF. Okay, solution. Given part is AB equal to BC. AB equal to BC, because cut of equal intercepts AB and BC on P, so AB equal to BC, and we have to prove DE equal to EF. DE equal to EF. Okay. Now let us draw one construction. Let us join AF. Okay, this AF will join. AF will join intersecting this line M at point G. Alright, so the construction will be join AF, alright, intersecting line M at G, intersecting line M at point G. Okay, now we have this trapezium ACFD. So trapezium ACFD is having two triangles, is divided into two triangles. Alright, one is triangle ACF. So in triangle ACF, let us observe in triangle ACF. What we observe in triangle ACF, AB equal to BC, AB equal to BC, and this BG is parallel to CF, BG is parallel to CF. So by converse of midpoint theorem, what we can say? We can say that this is also the midpoint of AF. By converse of midpoint theorem, we can say that G is also the midpoint of AF. G is the midpoint of AF. That means AG equal to GF. Alright. Now considering triangle DFA or ADF, whatever you can say. Here this AG equal to GF, and GE is parallel to AD, we can say GE is parallel to AD. So again, by converse of midpoint theorem, we can say that this also DE equal to EF. DE is equal to EF. We can say in triangle ADF, GE is parallel to DA, line L is parallel to M, so GE is parallel to DA, and AG equal to GF. So by converse, this is also the midpoint of DF, E is also midpoint of DF. So DE equal to EF, and this is proved. This is what we have to prove. You see, so that LM and N cut off equal intercept DE and EF on Q also, DE and EF on Q also. Okay, so basically we have to prove DE equal to EF. That has been proved. Simply we join this point, this AF, these 2 points we join AF, and this trapezium is divided into two triangles. So in this triangle we will apply the midpoint theorem, converse, and here also we will apply. So we will find that D equal to EF. Alright. So the intercept theorem is, if there are three parallel lines and the intercepts made by them on one transversal are equal, then the intercepts on any other transversal are equal. Like here, if there are three parallel lines and the intercepts made by them on one transversal, okay, intercepts made by them on one transversal A, B and C, AB equal to BC, then this also will be equal, DE equal to EF. Okay, intercepts made by them on one transversal are equal, then the intercepts on any other transversal are equal. Alright. Now let's solve one question. In a parallelogram ABCD, E and F are midpoints. This ABCD is a parallelogram and E and F are midpoints of AB and CD respectively, so that the line segments AF and EC trisect the diagonal BD. Okay, trisect means this all we have to show equal. Now let us take this point as P and Q. Okay, we will solve it. Okay, so first of all we will show that this EQ and AP are parallel. Okay, we will show that these two are parallel, and then in this triangle we will apply the midpoint theorem. Okay, or converse of midpoint theorem. So for showing this AP and EQ parallel, we have to do one thing, that we have to show that this AE and CF, okay, AECF we have to show is a parallelogram. Alright, now let us do it. Since this is a parallelogram ABCD, we can say that AB is parallel to CD. AB is parallel to CD and AB equal to CD. By the property of a parallelogram, the opposite sides are equal and parallel. Opposite sides of a parallelogram are equal and parallel. Okay. Now AB parallel to CD, that means what? That means AE is parallel to CF, we can say. AE is parallel to CF because this is the same thing. AB, AE same, and CD, CF same. Also, half of AB equal to half of CD, we can say, equal to half of CD. That means half of AB is AE and half of CD is CF. So AE is parallel to CF and AE equal to CF. That means what? That means AECF is a parallelogram. This is the property of a parallelogram. Now we have shown that AECF is a parallelogram. Okay, AECF is a parallel. That means what? That means AE is parallel to CF, and this also AF and EC are also parallel. Therefore AF is parallel to CE. We can say AF is parallel to CE. Okay. This means what? This means we can say this EQ is parallel to AP. EQ is parallel to AP, and this also we can say PF is parallel to QC. PF is parallel to QC because these are same lines. Now in triangle BAP, you see E is the midpoint of AB, and QE is parallel to PA. E is the midpoint of AB, and EQ is parallel to AP. Therefore BQ equal to PQ from the converse of midpoint theorem. Okay, converse of midpoint theorem. We can say this. Also in triangle DQC or CQD, this PF is parallel to QC, and DF equal to FC. So therefore this DP equal to PQ. Same thing. converse of midpoint theorem, converse of midpoint theorem. All right. So from these two we can say that this implies both are equal to PQ, BQ equal to PQ, DP equal to PQ. This implies BQ is equal to DP is equal to PQ, BQ is equal to DP is equal to PQ. So basically these all are equals. So this is trisecting. All right, trisecting the diagonal BD. These line segments are trisecting AF and CE. This implies AF and CE trisect the diagonal BD. Proved. So using the properties of a parallelogram and what we have studied right now, converse of midpoint theorem, we have solved this very good question. Now let's move on. Okay. So friends, we have studied the midpoint theorem, converse of midpoint theorem, and through one example we have seen the intercept theorem. So I hope all these things are clear to you, and later on we solved one more question based on the properties of the parallelogram and the converse of midpoint theorem, and of course we are going to solve some more problems in the question and answer session. So please be connected with my videos, with my channel, and please like, share and subscribe my channel, and let's meet in the next lecture. That would be the concluding lecture of this chapter number 8, and from the next lecture we will be on chapter number 9, that is areas of parallelograms and triangles. All right, thank you very much.